Alrighty, welcome back to another video. Well, I just thought I would just put it on video, considering that all the events are over and we're getting all the loot that we can get here. So I didn't do that much effort into. I didn't put that much effort into the Beowulf Challenge event because I wanted to save my materials for the Alliance quest. So you can see here, top 300 at least, top 500 to get the Royal Tabard, and then top 1000 here to get the Mystic Rings. This is typically what I would do if I am not putting too much effort into it. As long as you can get one of these materials, it's fine. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for either Damascus Blade or Tomes, but I think it's only for a certain challenge event that you can get that. I have way too many tabards. So on top of that, Mythic Titan is also over, and finally I did hit top 100 in individual attack using a red team. For this, I also got top 100 in total damage. This is obviously something good. This is the first time for me getting a top 100 in individual attack, and then this is the second time that I've gotten top 100 in total damage, and our alliance got 9th. So that is freaking awesome. I think it is a good achievement, all things considered. We didn't do that much of preparation for the event, so it's pretty cool that we got 9th. Let me just do a quick snapshot of the results. Just want to keep them as references. And alright, so we do have a new Alliance quest that came out. It is the, what do you call it, the something and the something, the Brave and the Beautiful. So there are some new heroes here, and we have some costumes as well. So you can see costume Aramis. It looks like a okay. We do have some costumes for the 4-stars as well. There's costume Villiers, there's a new 4-star Chandel, there's costume Felton, and then there's costume Lucas as well. No, not costume, I mean a new Lucas 3-star of the Beauty and the Beast family. So each of these Beauty and the Beast family has something what we call humility, where they gain humility based on receiving damage from special skills or receiving any healing from special skills. And when they cast their special skill, it depends on how much humility they have, then they will have a different effect altogether. So Lucas here, wow, I believe this is one of the rare times that we get a 3-star with this many passives. Revival health reduction. All enemies have negative 50% health when revived. That's actually pretty cool. The character receives 10% health each time a status ailment expires, is cleansed, removed, or reallocated from them. That's actually pretty okay. And then beautiful insight. When this character would take damage from a status ailment, they will recover that much health instead. This is so strong against any team that deals damage based on status ailments. It's so strong. You can put like any poison damage on it, and they gain health instead. So it can be, considered a tank if you're going against a team that has a lot of status ailment effects. That's pretty cool. Fast speed. If the caster has 35 or more humility, they deal 270% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Caster counter attacks with 90% of damage received for 4 turns. Otherwise, you deal 250% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. So if you take special skill hit from it once and you get healed once, you get to cast the top side of the Gentleman's Cane. That's interesting for a 3-star. I don't think this will be challenge event worthy, because we don't actually have a green hero yet that does shared damage that is easy to cast. I mean, the only one you have right now is that green hero from the Magic Tower event, so not really that useful here. So I'm gonna look at, let me see what does the costume change for Felton. just in an increased damage. Let me just check the costume bonus. 15% attack, defense, and health, and then 5% mana bonus. That's interesting. Oh, immune to defense. Wow, okay. Immune to defense ailment is interesting. So same thing altogether, not much has changed. So instead of normal health generation, you get boosted health generation for the costume. So that's interesting, but again, not nothing much to talk about. It's just again, I'm just happy that they adjusted the what do you call this, the class for the costumes again, which is always fun to me. It's just that I really wish that they had something else different in the special skill, but you know, one can't complain. You can't complain too much and expect everything to change. Let's see what Shandel does. So same passives altogether. So negative 50% health for enemies that are revived. 10% health. You gain 10% health each time a status ailment is expired or removed or cleansed from this character. And then you also have the beautiful insight. When you take damage from status ailments, you recover that much health instead. So that's actually quite cool. So if the caster has 35 or more humility, deals 300% damage to enemies on the edges of the formation, reduces the max health of the enemies on the edges of the formation by 500. Okay. Otherwise, you only deal 260% damage. Okay. Average speed is pretty bad. I think you would rather have it at fast speed, because remember, when you're in 4-star tournaments, you can't use mana troops, so average speed is pretty much just slow speed. So would have been nice if this was fast speed, so I don't see this being used a lot. I mean, it's a new hero, it's its latest stats, so you definitely can use it, but I just don't think it's that useful compared to like others. Okay, so we have 2 new 5 stars here. I'm just going to have a look at them. I'm just going to look at Aramis first. Oh no, there's Villiers as well. Costume Villiers. Did anything change? I don't think anything will change. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Instead of regenerating normal health, they just get boosted health instead. So kind of sucks. I mean, Villiers has always been the what do you call it? The 4-star version of Cardinal Richelieu. So nothing much to talk about it. So let's look at Aramis. So instead of a ranger class, he is now a paladin. So if you were thinking of using, Aramis to bypass counterattacks, if you're using the costume version, he's not going to do that. Oh my god, look at the attack, defense, and health bonus. 55% attack, defense, and health. 55% attack and defense bonus, 60% health bonus, and then 5% mana bonus. And he's immune to defense ailments, so that's pretty cool. So deals 400% damage to target nearby enemies, boosts the health by 30% of the damage dealt. Let me see if this is the same. It's almost the same. All allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns. This effect can't be dispelled, which means you can use this together with Bernadette to go against Bernadette, because Bernadette can't dispel this status immunity. So that means she cannot turn you guys into paintings. So this is the reason why Aramis would be considered one of the best reactive counters. One of the better reactive counters against Bernadette as well. And then instead of getting a defense buff, you get the caster reduces all received damage by negative 20% for 3 turns. That's a bigger upgrade than defense up. So yeah, will definitely be cool. Be cool to have Aramis costume for sure, to make his him being a bit more relevant in the meta again. Then there's Rose de Flo, 1642. Damn. So humility is almost the same thing. Let me just check. It's all the same thing. Yep, pretty much. So very fast speed. So if the caster has 60 or more humility, you recover 30% health from all allies, cleanses status ailments from all allies. They regenerate 1440 HP over 3 turns. That's about almost 500 HP per turn, and then you get 74% defense against special skill for 3 turns. Now if you cast this without having 60 or more humility, you recover 20% health for all allies, you cleanse 1 status ailment, and then they regenerate 300 HP per turn. As a very fast speed hero, I think it's okay. Now, generally, you would want to get the humility to happen so that, you get the best effect from the special skill. Unfortunately, in order for you to get this much of humility, first of all, you have to heal yourself. Direct healing, either you take 3 direct healings from special skills, or you take 4 direct damage from special skills. Now, I'm assuming they mean direct damage in the sense that you can't take splash damage, like you literally have to be targeted for the damage to get hit, for the humility to trigger. So I'm going to test that out to see. Hopefully somebody has it on defense, and then we're going to try and see what happens. But yeah, overall, I think it's a very, ironically, a very average healer. It's very fast, sure, but yeah, I think it needs a little bit more. Although I can say that as a very fast speed healer, cleansing 1 status ailment is still okay. The only problem is you can't really bring this against Moth Dust, right? So that's always the benchmark now you got to look at. So, but other than that, I think it's quite okay. Finally, the Beast. I think the same thing everywhere. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if the caster has 35 or more humility at slow speed, so I guess as the speed goes slower, the amount of humility you require is less. So you deal 430% damage to 6 random enemies. All hit targets get negative 54% defense against dark for 4 turns. And they immediately cast mindless attack on a random ally when mana is full at the start of a turn during 4 turns. And they regenerate 1200 boosted health over 4 turns. This looks very familiar. Otherwise, you deal 430% damage to 5 random enemies. You get negative 40% defense against dark for 4 turns. And you regenerate 1000 boosted health over 4 turns. Now, okay, looking at this, some people might think that this would be good for Mythic Titans. But I don't think this will overtake either Costume Domitia or what's the... Oh my god, I can't remember her name. The fuck's the name? Oh shit. I can't remember the name. The super elemental purple hero that has multiple hits depending on the number of dark tiles that you have. So I don't think he'll replace them, because you need the first skill to happen first. And for that to happen, there is a way, but it's a very unorthodox way. What you need to do is you need to use Dark Feather, cast the healing twice, and then what you do is you cast the healing twice. You don't activate the beast. You cast the healing twice, then you use the top part of this ability, and then you never cast the beast again. But for every 2 times that Dark Feather casts, so it takes a lot of hoops, but it deals a lot of damage. So I guess you can still use it. I guess it's an okay replacement. I mean, the stats, obviously, it's much better. But this reminds me of like having Alfrag in like Wars again. So I don't know if that would be, the reason why Alfrag was rotating out was because there were so many ways to counter Alfrag's mindless attack. So I don't know whether this one will be, the beast will be anything good. But we're gonna try for sure if we see. I think with the newer stats and things like that, he might be actually useful. So I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of pulls here. What I'm just hoping for is for Aramis, and that's about it. I don't think I'm needing the beast or Rose the Flow right now. All I just want is a costume Aramis if I can get it. Or if I can get some of the new 4 stars or 3 stars. I mean, I remember when I maxed out Villiers immediately once I got him. So it'd be nice to get the costume for Villiers, so I can just, try to see if he's relevant in like, what you call it, in raid tournaments or things like that. So I don't know. Let's see if we can get anything. So far it looks like we're not getting anything, but oh well. We have a few days, so I might do some pulls up and here and there just to see what we can get. Man. Okay, let's do a 10 pull, and then I am calling it a day, not intending to... Oh, there's Lucas. Okay, that's nice. We got one of the new ones. So can we get something new here? Oh, there we go. There is our Aramis. Well, I don't need to do any more pulls right now for this portal. I got what I want. I got the costume Aramis, so I'm gonna get Aramis maxed ASAP, and we're gonna try to use him in war against Bernadette. So yeah, okay, this turned out to be a good one. Good luck in your summons. Hope you get what you want. Good luck in your alliance quest as well. I will be aiming for top 100 individual. Hopefully we get top 100 in alliance, in the top 100 in as a whole alliance, and I'll catch you guys in our next video. GG.